Hello everyone. Let us solve the following. A toy is made in the form of a hemisphere surmounted by a right circular cone whose circular base is joined with the plane surface of the hemisphere. The radius of the base of the cone is 7 centimeters and its volume is 3 by 2 of the hemisphere's volume. Calculate the height of the cone and the surface area of the toy. Correct to two places of decimal. Take pi is equal to 3 1 by 7. That is nothing but 22 by 7. Okay? Right. So, it is easy for us to find out when we are able to split the problem into different parts. See, the problem seems to be very big, but when we are able to split it into parts, it is easy for us to understand. Okay, what is given actually? A toy is given. How is the toy? The toy is just like a right circular cone which is surmounted on a hemisphere. Okay, the right circular cone base radius is 7 centimeters. That is given. As the right circular cone is surmounted on the hemisphere, it is very clear that the radius of the hemisphere is also 7 centimeters. This point is not directly given, but indirectly it is given that the radius of the hemisphere is also 7 centimeters, because the right circular cone which is surmounted on that particular hemisphere is having the base radius as 7 centimeters. Okay, this is given in the problem, right? And one more point is given. What is that? The radius of the base of the hemisphere, the cone is 7 centimeters, and the cone's volume is 3 by 2 of the volume of the hemisphere. What is given? There is a relation between the cone as well as the hemisphere has been given. These 2 points are given in the problem. Okay, and what do we need to find? We need to calculate the height of the cone and the surface area of the toy. Okay, height of the cone we need to find, and this is the height of the cone. Okay, and we need to find total surface area of the toy which is in this structure. Okay, right circular cone and a hemisphere. Okay, so what is given and what is to be found out. Okay, so what is given here? The toy is a hemisphere surmounted by a right circular cone. Okay, and the radius of the base of the cone is 7 centimeters. Obviously it becomes the radius of the hemisphere also, because the cone is surmounted on the hemisphere, and the volume of the cone is 3 by 2 of the volume of the hemisphere. Okay, this is given. So we need to calculate the height of the cone as well as the surface area of the cone. Okay, so not only the surface area, of course the surface area of the toy. Okay, so we can calculate the surface area of the toy, which is the sum of the curved surface area of the cone and the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Okay, it is very clear. By observing the structure of the toy itself, we can conclude that the surface area of the toy is nothing but the sum of the curved surface area of the cone as well as the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Okay, right. Now, what is given? Volume of the cone is 3 by 2 of the volume of the hemisphere. Just I am substituting the volume of the cone. What is the volume of the cone? 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square h is equal to 3 by 2 into volume of the hemisphere. Volume of the hemisphere is nothing but 2 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. But a relation is given. Volume of the cone is equal to 3 by 2 of volume of the hemisphere. That relation I am writing. 1 by 3 pi r square h is equal to 3 by 2 into 2 by 3 pi r cube. So I am simplifying here. 1 by 3 pi r square h is nothing but pi r cube, because 3 by 2 and 2 by 3 gets cancelled. So we need only the height of the cone. H is equal to just simplification. So here 3 goes this side. 3 by 3 pi r cube by pi r square. So pi gets cancelled. R square gets cancelled here. And finally we will get h is equal to 3 into r. Okay, height of the cone is nothing but 3 into r, where r is 7 centimeters. That's why h is equal to 3 into 7, 21 centimeters. Okay, so the height of the cone we calculated as 21 centimeters. Okay, first part of the problem has been completed. In the problem they asked to calculate the height of the cone. First part, okay, first part has been completed. Here we are able to find the height of the cone by taking the relation between the volume of the cone as well as the volume of the hemisphere. Okay, so what is the height of the cone? It is nothing but 21 centimeters. Okay, now we need to find the surface area of the toy. So, what is the surface area of the toy? The surface area of the toy is nothing but the curved surface area of the hemisphere plus curved surface area of the cone. Okay, so what is the curved surface area of the hemisphere? 2 pi r square. What is the curved surface area of the cone? Pi RL. If you observe, R we know radius of the cone, but L is nothing but the slant height of the cone. Okay, this is also an unknown thing, but no need to worry. As we know the height of the cone and radius of the cone, we can find the slant height of the cone also. Okay, so first we are calculating the curved surface area of the cone. How will we get the curved surface area of the cone? By using the formula pi r L, where r is the radius of the cone and L is the slant height of the cone. How can we get the slant height of the cone? Slant height of the cone is nothing but square root of r square plus h square, where r is the radius of the cone and h is the height of the cone. We have calculated the height of the cone and radius of the cone is given. R is 7 centimeters, H is 21 centimeters. Okay, so L is equal to root of R square plus H square. So 7 square plus 21 square, that is nothing but root of 49 plus 441. That is nothing but root of 490. That is nothing but L is equal to 22.135 centimeters. We are able to find the slant height of the cone here. Okay, what is the slant height of the cone? 22.135 centimeters. Okay, now by taking the slant height value, we can easily find the curved surface area of the cone. Okay, what is the curved surface area of the cone? Pi r L, where pi is 22 by 7 and r is 7 and L is 22.135. So here 7 and 7 gets cancelled. So finally 22 into 22.135. What is the value? 486.990 square centimeters. What is this? The curved surface area of the cone. The curved surface area of the cone is nothing but 486.990 square centimeters. Okay, now we are finding the curved surface area of the hemisphere. What is the formula for curved surface area of the hemisphere? 2 pi r square, where r is the radius of the hemisphere. Okay, so r is 7 centimeters, that we know, right? And so we are substituting the values. 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 into 7. Okay, so 2 into 22 into 7. Okay, so 22 into 7 into 2 becomes 308 square centimeters. This is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Okay, so we know the curved surface area of the hemisphere. We calculated, and we calculated the curved surface area of the cone also. Just adding both of them, we will get the surface area of the toy. It is clear now? When we add the curved surface area of the cone and the curved surface area of the hemisphere, we can easily find the total surface area of the toy. Okay, so the surface area of the toy is equal to curved surface area of the hemisphere plus curved surface area of the cone. So curved surface area of the hemisphere is 308 square centimeters and the curved surface area of the cone is 486.990 square centimeters. We have added them. Finally, how much did we get? 794.990, which is nothing but 794.99 square centimeters. They have asked to find the answer up to two decimals only. That's why, of course, obviously a zero is there, so we can write simply 794.99 square centimeters. The total surface area, the surface area of the toy is nothing but the 794.99 square centimeters. Okay, I hope you understood. Did you understand the problem? Yes, of course, you have understood. Right? Thank you. If you understand the solution, please like, share, and subscribe.